Up next, for Anaheim, they've been aggressive and they've been good. 8 wins in their last 10 games. This team looks to grow even stronger with another statement win here tonight. Just moments away. Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for Anaheim. Stan, as a coach, what's the best way to instill confidence in your players?
Well, Brian, I don't know that as a coach you can instill confidence in them. But what you can do is prepare them for every situation in the game so that they're not having to think about what they should do. They know and they're prepared to execute.
And here's Anaheim now. Slams it in one-handed.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Ruiz. Blocked! Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Lowry outside. Here's Ruiz. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Ruiz.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And he's going for the lob. Here's Shaw. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Ruiz, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ruiz has got 6.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Pass to Shaw. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
3 points.
Shaw's got his second basket on the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he lobs it up top. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Singleton can't get it to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Shaw. A shot from the high post. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Ruiz. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
First one falls for him. Good on both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Odom pass to Singleton. And the shot's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has a major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Odom, puts up a deep three, connects from downtown. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
He's guarded by Lowry, fires the three, and another three for Anaheim.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. To Abdul Rauf. Oh, there's the alley. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Ruiz passes to Lowry. Anaheim with the rebound.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the table.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You take a look at the home team. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. Pass to Singleton. Here's Ruiz to end the run. They get it back. Releases, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Here's Lowry. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams. Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Fires top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. Ruiz has got 10 points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Home team foul. Odom. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the left side wing. Puts it up from 17, and it's Singleton with a rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Gets the 3 to fall. He has 6.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Shaw misses. Got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Odom. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And it's tied up with that one.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Fires the three. He buries it from three. Shaw's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Coach is loving the ball move.
Abdul Rauf's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. He's guarded by Lowry. Fires from the wing. Off the window. It's good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Singleton. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Singleton's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the three-pointer goes.
That makes him 5 for 5 so far. Could be a big night in store.
Home team. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Down with both hands.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. From deep. And another three for Anaheim. 3. And here's Lowry doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Odom. Here's Abdul Rauf. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And he jams it home with authority.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreaking. Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Pass to Odom. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Odom's got 7 points in the game.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so their mid-range is usually available.
Check by Sexton.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
Yeah, and I can't help but remember Tyrese Halliburton in the 2024 All-Star Game. A spectacular performance from him in that one. And the icing on the cake, him dropping the shot that took the East point total to over 200 points.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Abdul Rauf, pass to Lowry. Deflects the pass. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Seabron's checked in for Anaheim. And the baseline jumper goes down.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
We've got 1:48 left now in the first quarter. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
So far, rebounding has...
okay!
Oh, my God.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Abdul Rauf. 12 points for him. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And he drops it in from the low post. Give him 8 points now. Now here's Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Check by Sexton. And it's rejected. Here's Abdul Rauf. Hits the trifecta. Abdul Rauf's got 19 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Just 3 to shoot. No good there, off the double clutch. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter.
Your home team
leading by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight, 73% from the floor. Lowry, the pass to Sexton. Lets it go from 14. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And for Anaheim, pass to Shaw, the 15-footer. Can't get it to fall. That miss makes him 5 for 9. Knocks it loose. Odom, pass to Sexton. Now here's Lowry. The deep 3. The long-distance three is buried. Lowry's got 5 now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
From deep three-point range, here's Abdul Rauf. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Assisted by
Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. That one falls. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Releases. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Pass to Odom. And here's Sexton. And Odom gets it to go. He's got 9.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Sohan. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
Sexton passes to Lowry. Here's Abdul Rauf. They get the rebound. And Odom gets it to go. Odom's got 11 points.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Pass to Shaw. Here's Sebron. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
assisted by
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
3 points.
Sohan's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you... Wow!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
For Anaheim, they've gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid. Shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Here's Lowry. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 11 points in the game.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Timeout called. Anaheim.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from three. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
The home team on D. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Sexton grabs the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
From the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He shoots. Cash money on the open jump shot.
This is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Lets it go from 11. Can't get it to fall. Now 5 of 7. And for Anaheim, they're shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. To the inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Abdul Rauf's got 8 points in the quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Sohan outside. Out to the right wing. Inside. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Now here's Sexton. Sohan covering. Sexton with it. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Out left to the wing. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Anaheim.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting room.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Anaheim, sitting pretty at this point of the season, second place and looking to move to first.
And you know, for Anaheim, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
So it's the home team now. Such a wide open look. Give him 8.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbound. Well done.
Back to Sohan. From deep. Abdul Rauf pulls it in. Abdul Rauf's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
From downtown, that one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Back to Sohan. There's the triple. Ruiz grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Odom. Anaheim with a rebound. Sohan with the ball. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Ruiz. And there's the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Shaw. Charity stripe shot. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you running effective team offense.
Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 1, Ruiz.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
Now Sohan. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
2 minutes.
There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. The three-pointer off the mark. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Woof, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And he lobs it up.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Ruiz. From beyond the arc and then some. Ruiz has got 10 points in the quarter.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Here's Sohan. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And he makes it.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
The putback is no good. He drops it from range. He has 7.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Drives to the hoop. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
Anaheim shooting their first free throw tonight.
At the line for 1.
Eight seconds left in the second period. Here's Ruiz. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Ruiz has got 22 points. So we conclude the first half.
Your home team.
They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And your youth squad.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline on the offensive end. It's not about getting quick shots. It's about getting good shots. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Pass to Singleton. To the wing, right side. Here's Ruiz. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And for Anaheim, he gets it in there.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Pass to Odom. Anaheim with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 18.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Pass to Abdul Rauf. Shot clock at 5. And that one drops. Abdul Rauf's got 29 points. Anaheim on offense. It's a 13-point game. Back to Sohan.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Odom. Off target with a jump hook. For Anaheim, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Odom grabs the miss.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Ruiz passes to Singleton. Here's Odom. Deflected. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Knocks it down from distance. Singleton's got 8.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Inside and off the glass. That one's good. 20 points for him.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Anaheim making a switch here. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
And here's Lowry. He's got 11. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Ruiz. Here's Abdul Rauf. Drills it from deep. Abdul Rauf's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Oh! Wow! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Pass to Ruiz. Launches a three. Anaheim with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Count that bucket.
Number 9.
6 points for him.
Assist goes to.
Going 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Abdul Rauf. Here's Ruiz. 20 feet out. And Odom gets it to go. Odom's got 19 points.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. What do you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
And he makes the first. That one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the home team now. They're leading by 8. Here's Ruiz. He's got 24. Lets it go. A nice shot by Abdul Rauf. Abdul Rauf's got 7 now in this quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Can he keep it going? Good on the bucket. 24 points for him.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Shaw. Here's the three. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Lets it fly from 18. And the basket by Singleton. Singleton's got 10. And for Anaheim, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Ruiz passes to Odom. Here's Ruiz. To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Lets it fly. Drops one in from the wing. Ruiz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And he's really made his mark with the three-pointer today. And that's another big one.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Number 9.
And the shot goes in. Give him 8 points now. So it's the home team now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lets it go from the wing. The offensive rebound. Odom can't hit.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Pass to Singleton. Inside. Anaheim with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Lowry. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lowry's got 17.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots. Here's Ruiz. 26 points for him. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ruiz has got 28 points for the game.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Pass to Shaw. This one for three. Buries it from three.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Singleton. And he double clutches and throws it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And another three for Anaheim.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Lowry. The ball's knocked loose. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. That's no good. He's 8 for 11. Anaheim on offense. Trailing by 4. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team foul.
Anaheim shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Anaheim making a switch here. It's both from the stripe. So it's the home team now. 2-point game. Pass to Odom. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And for Anaheim, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's Washburn. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Fires in the triple. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And he's going for the oop here. Hammers the lob through.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. To the right side. Here's Shaw. Checked by Sexton. To the middle.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Pass to Odom. Chalk up 2 there. Odom's got 23 points.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Tries a 10-footer. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
On the wing, Sexton. Connects on the foul line jumper. Sexton's got his second bucket on the night.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Well, and that shows how much confidence he has in his ability and the work that he's put into his game.
Shaw misses.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The shot won't fall. Some solid defense from Sexton. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass on the layup. Sexton's gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? They're up by 5.
142.
And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Taking a look at Anaheim. Over to the left wing. Here's Washburn. He shoots it. Yes! He nails it!
And this is just typical of him. always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Out to the wing, fires for three, and another three for Anaheim.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Sexton. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, there's the alley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Right wing to the paint. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Here's Washburn. Down low. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Singleton. Pass to Ruiz. And a big-time jam right there.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Here's Sebron. 6 on the shot clock. Odom grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an...
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch! That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Ruiz. Here's Singleton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Anaheim with the rebound. Here's Washburn. Got a piece of it. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Timeout called, Anaheim. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Anaheim's head coach talking to his team. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Ruiz. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Ruiz.
And another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The fadeaway. And it's Singleton with a rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Ruiz. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Gaston. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team, number 3. Shooting one.
For Anaheim, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Pass to Sebron. And another 3 for Anaheim.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Odom, pass to Ruiz. Here's Odom. Yep, that one goes. Odom's got 10 points in just the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Misses the 3.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Knocked loose.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Good.
And lately, this guy is finding points. I mean, just a beautiful second chance bucket right there.
Well, he's been doing a great job of making something out of nothing, especially on the offensive glass. Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now, just his 1st in the second half.
On the break, here's Ruiz. Hits the three-pointer. Ruiz has got 8 here in this quarter.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Sebron. 5 on the clock. Ha, well-timed shot fake. Got the defender off the ground right there.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Shot is up, and he connects with a jumper. He's got 36 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
Sinks it from distance.
He continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Throws it up high.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Over to the wing. There's the block. And they're able to recover. And he gets it back.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Odom grabs the miss. Odom's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ruiz passes to Odom. Here's Ruiz. To the middle. Here's the break from deep three-point land. Ruiz grabs the miss. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Odom. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Odom's got 12 points in just the second half. Pass to Sebron. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets a floater go. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
1:49 left in the fourth. Jacks up a three, and another three for Anaheim.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Pass to Odom. The three ball. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
Yeah, look, sometimes you just break your opponent's spirit, and I think this has been one of those times.
He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
Here's Ruiz. To the inside. The shot misses. And here's Anaheim now. Sebron can't get it to go.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Inside. The shot from the low post is good.
Assisted by number 9.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.